Hey, good evening. How are you guys? So the analysis that I put in the chat was pretty good, huh? Target was hit. OTE? No, I don't use that. So AM session low was taken, lunch low was taken. Oh, nice. 4.5K on the paper account on the prediction. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was a good call. Did exactly what we thought all the way down. Yeah, I'm gonna try and announce every day, like around 2:30ish before the Asia Open at 3. I'm gonna try and announce exactly what I think is gonna happen. Just to give you guys a heads up, what I anticipate is going to happen. So we obviously have bearish delivery here. We are delivering from this imbalance right here, this SIBI. So from this high to this low, we're about 25% in before we're getting a reaction. And we have Asia low. That's weird that these aren't marked. Yeah, the morning was great. We took, I think, 3 trades. Let me see. 3 or 4. Got short. Let me see. This is the 4th. Yeah, we got short right here. Got out down there. Got long down here. Got out here on the sweep of this. I think this is Asia. So that's full port there. Went short here, kept adding as it was going up. Got out of the sweep of this wick here. Couple good trades, made $800. Oh yeah, this is the 1 minute chart right here. So we're kind of generating this liquidity here. All this. I kind of like to see it pop up, then come back down. Take out some of these failure swings. That 15 I don't really care about. We're gonna refine that down. So see how we got the move down? This V-shaped reversal right here. So this is a wick on higher time frame. Got some slow kind of grind. Then we got a pullback. But see how quickly it took this out right here? Because this is your low resistance liquidity that was building. So that's why we're getting this aggressive kind of movement here. And that's exactly what we're doing now. Look at this structure. See these highs? Same thing as here. So eventually we're going to see one of those, not like that, one of those go up there and kind of take all this out. I'm just trying to see where it's going to pull back to. We have this imbalance here where it found support the first time. We have one a little bit deeper here. You may want to pull into that and then go. Let's see. We have the macro in 7 minutes. See, so right now we're just going literally sideways. See, like, what you could say, like these lows, these highs, or those highs. We had a little bit of movement. Now we're just sideways here. I'd like to see a manipulation then back up. Whether it be in this, pull back a little bit, and go. Okay, looks like we might get something soon. See, in the retail traders, they're looking at this as kind of like your falling wedge, which is bullish. Obviously, I don't look at that stuff, but so we have here, we have this BISI here. We have this one right here. So these are the two areas I'm looking for. But before I go long, I do want to see these lows taken out. So if we like wick down and then close back in, I'll try along here to target some of this. Or if we actually tap in a little bit lower. Seeing from this low to the high, this is around 50%. From the high to the low. So that would be a good buy area. Okay, so we swept out those lows. We have the macro in 4 minutes. Let's see. So we want to see, does it hold here or does it come down a little bit deeper? Yeah, I was trying to find music in the music studio, in the YouTube studio, but I don't know where it is. Alright, so we're getting a little bit deeper. Okay, we got about 15 seconds before the macro. Yeah, I'd like to see it tap into this and hold. Wherever it inverses this, I'll be looking for this wick, and obviously Asia low. You could still just keep grinding down, but I want to see how it reacts here. Yeah, so far it's holding. I actually want to see it tap it though. It hasn't quite tapped it yet. Okay. Now that we're actually touching, I want to see the reaction. Do we get to CE? Do we go below CE? And we're in a 4-hour imbalance too, Abyssi. We're right at the CE of it, right here. See this 4-hour imbalance? Right here. See, we're right in that as well. We're actually... Yeah, we're a little bit lower than CE. Makes me think this is going to break through. This is probably going to be a coming inversion right now. We'll be targeting these equal lows here. These relative equal lows. Let's see how this closes. So it's still trying to hold it here at the lower portion. We have a little volume imbalance. Let's see. Is this the pivot low that starts to move back up? It's actually looking like it. New 5-minute candle. I'm gonna wait for this to close, maybe pull back into this imbalance that it's creating now, and I'll go long. Yeah, see, that's exactly where it held. So we close in 2 seconds. I want to see it pull back a little bit, not just keep running. I'm gonna go long there with 2 contracts. Take it up to the high. Actually, I'll set at Asia high. My stop just below here. Put it right there. The CE of this wick. Threshold. There's only one thing about this that concerns me a little bit, is we do have a volume imbalance here. So I may want to come back and fill that before continuing higher. But I'd like to see this expand higher from here. We have a new hourly candle in 3 minutes, in 2 minutes. Yeah, I want to see this hold. This has to hold here. So it's holding right at the CE for now. I want to see this blast off now. New hourly candle in like a minute. Getting some volatility there. I want to see the CE still hold. See, the bodies are still respecting the upper quadrant of this BISI. That's a good sign there. new hour, so it's going to be a little bit of volatility. I see the bodies. Still respecting the top portions for now. I'd like to see this thing just blast off already. Obviously Asia's slow, but slow and grindy. I mean, the setup looks great. We're about 50% of the overall range. We have all this low resistance liquidity that has been building to the downside to go back up and take it out. We have a session liquidity just above it. And the arguments to go lower would be if we inverse this. I mean, we have a couple nice pools of liquidity here leading into Asia low, but I think before it comes back down here, it's going to take out this. This has been engineering this for quite a while. All these little failure swings. So I think it's going to do a big pop through all this. Might take all night to get up there, but I do believe that's where it's headed. See that reaction again? Wicked right back up off of it. Obviously it's like watching paint dry. It's kind of boring, but I think eventually it'll get up there. Are you guys in this? I'm missing with 2 on my funded here. We just need a pop at least above this wick, and it should get going. That's better, a little bit. We just need to follow through with it though. That's better. I want to close towards the highs though. See, that's this market. It's crazy. Like earlier I was in with like 20 contracts and it would literally go like this. I'd be up like $500 and then boom, negative 50, 100 like instantly, just how it was closing. So you get like nice movement, then it closes back near the open. It's like, dude, what the hell? Close towards the highs, get the momentum continuation there. But yeah, so far it's working its way up there. So far, so good. So we're about, from where we're at now, about 76 points away from the target. So we had a little volume imbalance here. That's good, that shows us strength. Just filled it. I want to see it bounce back off out of it. Right back down. Yeah, this market does require a lot more patience because it's doing a lot of weird stuff, sorry. Like, you know it's gonna take this out, but sometimes you know it'll like go up all the way back down, back up, a little bit back down, like really deep retracements before it actually does what it's gonna do. That's what I've been noticing a lot in this market, but a lot more unstructured type moves. The structure is kind of weak. And those of you that have been trading a while, you know what I'm talking about. It's very weird price action. The candlesticks like are bouncy. The delivery is very, very, very bouncy. It's not smooth at all. It overshoots stuff by like a point, 2 points just to go back. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Obviously, there's a lot of manipulation in the market right now. That's all stuff we need to factor in. But See, like an example, I'd put in like a bullish or a bearish engulfing here, just to go right back up on the next candle. It does like a lot of weird shit. See how we got bought right back up quickly? That's a good sign. Oh, we're still good. Just a little pullback. See how deep that pullback was? That's what I'm talking about. That kind of weird. Very strange. I haven't seen anything quite like that in my trading career, where structure is this manipulated. Hopefully that didn't scare you guys out. See, now we just engineered relative equal highs again. So now it's going to probably pull back and then shoot back through those. We have this high. We have a lot of little wick highs up here. A lot of buy side. Yeah, this trade is boring. Yep, that's Asia for you. A lot of back and forth. Very slow. Very boring. You can just set your take profit, stop loss, come back in 4 hours. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes here. goes. See, every time I leave, it moves. That happens a lot in the group too. I leave for a brief moment, and that's when it starts to move. See, so we're starting to take out some of this. We do have a volume imbalance here. It might pull back too. You can move your stop up a little bit too if you want. Below this pivot. You don't really want to see it below that, because that'll break structure. You don't want this pivot to be violated. And these lows are like an 11, so you really don't want to see that broken. You want to just continue higher. Can you guys hear the music? They said copyright on one of my videos, but I guess it's nothing serious. They say it's okay. This is random, like focus music. I'm not sure. I'm just letting it do its thing right now. So we're coming into the 20 to 40 manipulation. So I want to see the next candle just be a big green candle engulfing all that. See, so we have basically this low, higher low. We want this to remain a higher low, and this that is forming now. We don't want this to be taken out. So essentially I want to see this go right back up, put in a bullish engulfing over it. Or if not in this candle, at least close halfway, and the next candle continue on. That's the candle that they throw in there to try and scare you out. Forgot about that. Let's see, so right now we're just hanging out in this imbalance right here. right around the CE of it. Yeah, that's the thing with Asia. It requires a lot of patience. Just because everything is so slow. This is your 23 candle. You want this to become support, which it looks like it is. Yep. It is for now. We just need to get some follow through. That's another thing with this market. We don't get much follow through. You'll get like a nice candle down and then immediately back up almost to where it started. It's like, wow. Instead of stopping like halfway like it should, or even like towards the lower end, it goes all the way back up. Been seeing a lot of that lately. And that's why emotions are very important. Psychology, this probably scared a lot of people out. Just to go right back up. Didn't really give us a reason to get out. We're still holding here. The bottom end of this. We haven't broken structure into this low yet. No reason to get out. Just let the market ebb and flow. New 5-minute candle. That's where we're getting a little bit of volatility here. Who in the chat is from my group and who's not? I'm trying to see who's in my mentorship and who's not. Just hit yes or no. Two people? Who's the shy ones? Come on. I know Bassett is. Maybe he got bored and fell asleep. Okay, so we had a nice push up, a little consolidation, a little pullback. Next candle I want to see continue higher. Where's Phil? Is Phil in here? Oh, hey. Hey, Ronika. How are you? Where's Christian? See how deep into this it pulls? And that's what it's been doing lately. Into this imbalance, it totally fills the entire thing. Oh, nice. Okay. See, so looking at the structure of what it's doing, it's kind of up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's going to probably continue to do that. This is a little bit deeper pullback than I wanted to see, but trying to take in consideration of how the market has been lately. Give it a little bit. It's just a really slow grind up. We got a new 30-minute candle coming in 15 seconds. So this is probably just inducement to trap shorts, most likely, before this 30-minute candle. It should shoot right back up. So we got closure below that now, which is not very good. I want to see it just inverse it again. Push. See, so now we swept out these lows. Now we want to see it push back up. Sweep out that liquidity. Continue higher. Obviously, Asia is the worst session to trade because it's boring and slow. And a lot more random stuff happens. But we got nothing but time. We can sit here all day. Wait for it to go up. What was that? There's a little volume imbalance around here. So we got rejected at the 204. See, we haven't been able to close below this yet, so we're still good. It's just really slow because it's Asia. More randomness, lower volatility, lower volume. Lower volume, you're going to get a little bit more randomness. Random pops, random drops. See that? MB. Yeah, it's just taking a little while. It should play out. But it's just, it still looks fine. As long as we don't close below this pivot. We just have a double bottom there now. Let's see if we can close towards the highs on this next candle. At least take out this high would be nice. See how much it digs into that previous candle? You have a lot of momentum shooting it up, then it comes all the way back down. More than 50% of it. It's like if it was this strong, it should have found another support like here. Like at the top end of this candle. but it's going like more than halfway back into it. And that's something I've noticed in this market. You'll get like a nice push, and then it goes all the way back more than 50% of it before going again. So this market does require a little bit more patience than normal. Obviously it's lower volume right now, so there's going to be a little bit more randomness, but ultimately it should get up there to the Asia high. Seeing your retail traders are looking at this as your cup and handle. See, it's kind of like rounded, come down. This is your cup, handle, blast off. We still have a lot of highs up here in the session liquidity. Where's Phil? Okay, that's better. Let's see this wick get swept here. I want to see a run on it though, because I don't really want to see a pullback once we take it out. I want to see it run it and just continue. Take out the rest of this. Okay, we took it out. Let's see if we get continuation. Just keep pushing. Yep. Come on. Close strong at the highs there. Nice. You guys all up? Yeah. That was a good push. We have a little volume balance here. Anytime you see a volume balance, this shows a lot of strength. See, because it closed here, then opened here. So many orders went to the bullish side in that split second from closure to open that it left a little volume imbalance, a little gap. So it shows you a lot of strength. That's good to see. But the problem is sometimes it likes to come back and fill it before going up again. Okay, just filled it. I want to see it blast off again. We're right at that 200 cycle level too. Almost. Well, since we got in here of about 43 points. Deeper pullback. It'd be nice to see it close back above this volume imbalance. Close enough. Yeah, this is a pretty deep pullback. See, this is why I like to be bearish so much. We had like 10 minutes of price action and only 3 back to the downside. Bullish or the bearish moves are always going to be stronger and more aggressive than the upside. Always. Because fear is a stronger emotion than greed. That was a nice attempt to get it higher there. See, now look at this, okay? Look at how strong these last couple candles were, how strong it pushed. Look how far back it pulled down. It's like these are some of the biggest candles in the whole price action. And it allowed this deep of a pullback. It's just kind of weird. This is what I'm talking about right here, see? Deep pullback after this kind of strength. But it's okay. Just sit through the ebbs and flows until it hits our shit up here, the Asia. We're right back at that 200 psyche level. Yeah, so if it hits a TP from where we entered, it's about 94 and 3/4 point. Which isn't bad for Asia. No, see that flip? Damn. We're getting close to the macro. We're starting to get some volatility here. Macro's in about 4 minutes. You guys still in this? Yes, I'm a SMT ICT trader, yes. I found that it's the most accurate. I mean, I've tried everything from Elliott Wave to harmonics, order flow, footprint charts, all that. And the precision that ICT Concepts brings is very, very precise. So that's what's kind of resonated with me. Because you have order flow, like looking at the ladder or the DOM, seeing the order flow, but you can see all that in the candlesticks. You don't need all that, like the book map to tell you where like the liquidity is. You can clearly see where all the liquidity is at on the chart. You can clearly see that all the liquidity is all stacked right here, leading into Asia high. You don't need an app to tell you that. See, it's the same thing that was right here. See, popped up. Same thing that was right here. Popped up through it all. Obviously, you had your deeper pullbacks, deeper pullbacks, deeper pullbacks, but it ultimately took all these little swing highs out. Same thing here. We have all these little swing highs. I mean, it's obviously taking its time to go, but eventually. Okay, so look at this. And look at this. Look how similar they look. Look how similar these look. The only difference is the angle. This is a steeper angle. This one's more of like a 45 degree. But it's the same. Just they're failure swings. So, which is low resistance liquidity. Decent close there. Yeah, so I'm gonna start streaming Asia from 8:30 to 10 every night. And then if you want to join the mentorship, I'm there every morning from 5:30 till 9 a.m. 8, 9. It's all live. Obviously, I screen share. It's open mic, so you guys can all ask questions as the market's playing out, get instant feedback. Link in the description. I have a 3-day free trial if you want to check it out. Come in if you like it. Enjoy. If not, you can cancel anytime. If you want the free Asia, then yeah, I'm here 8:30 till 10, 10:30, whatever, whenever the trade ends. That was actually a nice open. Look at it, opened in the middle of this candle. See where it opened at? It should have opened here, but it opened up here. And so the bulls are still trying to push it. See, we swept out this. And so we're just kind of consolidating here a little bit, which is good. This didn't really give us much of a pullback, which is good. I want to see it go all the way up, move this out of its way so it can move freely. How much you guys all up? Let's see some profit numbers. 2022. What was that? I'm sorry. Oh, 172. Nice. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I use well, I use other stuff too, not solely ICT. I do use like Goldbach, and I use other stuff as well. ICT is like 85% of what I do though. 2022 model is just basically just the reversal. I use other things as well. 930 fair value gap, first presentation gap, new day, new week opening gaps as reference points and stuff. Okay, we're almost there. Come on. So from our entry, we're up almost 70 points already. Yeah, about 70 points. Caught the whole Asia session, see? Entire move all the way back up. So we're only, what, let's see, about 28 points away. Oh wait, what the heck is that? We have the 10 o'clock candle coming in soon. You can scale this up, trail your stop loss, so we secure some profits. I think I should just run for this quickly now. I'm on the new hour open. Have a good night. Okay, so we got about a minute for the new hourly candle. $30 seconds. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Okay, new hourly candle. Let's see if we just push right back up now. This might be the deeper pullback. What is the deeper pullback? We can already see that. Little volume balance there. And it took me out, 250. $250 profit. So yeah, it was around a 70 point trade. Not too bad. Beautiful day, night. Yeah, that's the deeper pullback. So I'm out of that. Hopefully you guys all made some good money on that. Obviously it took forever. Have a good night. See you guys in the morning, 5:30. Good night.